Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you what I've got going on as far as my camper build here in the Tacoma. The last video I basically built the basic setup of it. I've been doing a little bit more work to it, trying to get everything organized. I've got some stuff here obviously that I need to get put up, but let me show you what I've got so far. One thing I added was this flap right here. Now, the plan is to get one of their truck bed tents. If you don't know what those are, I'll drop a link below. It's called a right line truck bed tent, and I'm hoping to get one for the mid-size truck that'll fit the Tacoma, because this is a 5-foot bed and I'm 5'6", so in order to sleep in here I have to either sleep diagonally or have something to extend it a little. So the plan is to just extend this platform, and then the topper here will fold down, and then I'll put the right line tent up and be able to sleep in here. So in order to extend my platform just a little bit, what I did was added this piece of wood here. That basically right there will extend my bed to about 72 inches, I think is what it measures, 72, 74, somewhere in there. And of course these drawers, when they're in, they'll act as a support for that there. I did also add these rollers here, so when the drawer is out a little bit, it has some more support, just in case. But yeah, that's an addition. I still have to carpet this. I have the carpet in the garage here, just haven't done that yet. I wanted to show you kind of what I have going on. I built this little trap door here. It's just a piece of plywood with a hole in it. I rounded off the edges with a file to make them a little smooth so they're not splintering up. I am probably going to coat this with some urethane, some lacquer or something, give it a little bit of shine, and just make it where it's not going to fade over time. And that way it's a slick surface that I can use if I needed to. But in here I have my multi-fuel stove, and then I've also got a cutting board. This, if you guys have been with me for a little while, you saw a house that I flipped a while back, and we did a white kitchen and we did Corian countertops. This is just the piece that was cut out for the sink, and I ended up keeping it. And what I'm going to do is put that here. I'll take my stove out. Stove back, box back in here, set this here, and then I've got a little table here that I can cook. So I can cook here with my pot, pan, and then I've got my cutting board here, and the plan is to have all my food and everything right here. Now the cold food is going to go in the fridge, and I'll show you in a minute where I'm going to put that fridge. Alright, well, so there's the stove set up, but one thing that I did already do is I made a little compartment here for extra propane and extra butane. Now I can fit one more propane in here and two more, maybe three bottles of butane there, cans, but that'll last for a while. I probably won't need that much, so I made that little drawer there, and if you notice I made this just a little shorter than the rest so I can still get this in and out easily without taking that drawer all the way out. So like I said, I'm trying to get all my food here, so I'm going to make this space for canned goods, and then a little bit of space maybe for some tortillas, bread, stuff like that, and maybe dry things like oatmeal, rice. Things of that nature. I do have some pots and pans. I've got to figure out what I'm going to take with me. I bought this one today at TJ Maxx. It's a pretty heavy duty little pan here. It's pretty stout, and it's got the silicone lid that you can strain with. So I'm going to try that out. I may end up getting rid of this one, maybe not take it along. I've got the frying pan here. I got it at TJ Maxx as well a while ago, but I may swap that out for something maybe with a fold-up handle. So I've got to figure out where I'm going to put everything. I kind of have this idea to put all my tools and everything of that nature in the back, stuff that I'm not going to use quite as often, and then I can put some cooking utensils and things like that right here, so I'll have it right here at the outdoor kitchen area. I bought these little plastic dividers here. This is just sitting here, but these are all about the same size. I might put spices in here, but I got these so I can put some of this stuff, like my, lighters, spatula, forks, cutlery, just stuff like that. I have it in this plastic thing here, which it fits this way, but it doesn't necessarily fit this way, and it wastes a little bit of room here on the side. So that's basically why I got these dividers. I will probably put another divider here, and that way I can just have all that space. So that's what I'm going to get started on today. I'm probably going to build a divider here with one of these little, I don't know exactly what it is. It's in the finish section. I'll show you. I got it at Lowe's. It's just a finished board. It's about 3 feet long. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's a half-inch. It's a half-inch thick, but it's like a finished quality wood. So I got those. I do have some 1x left over, and then some plywood. So I'm going to use that to get this figured out, and I'll show you what I come up with. Alright guys, so basically what I did was cut this little half-inch finished piece down to the size that I want it. Now, I want it to go right here, and basically these little containers have a little handle on them, and I want those handles to kind of sit over the edge, just kind of hold them in place a little bit. This container is a little wider, but it is about a half-inch longer, and the reason I got it is it takes up the extra space. So when these are all side by side, they're pretty snug. There's a little play, but they're more snug than, say, 3 of these. So I've got that in place. I'm going to go ahead and remove these. I'm going to set those to the side. They're going to be in my way for a minute. So I want to put this piece in here, but what I want to do, I want to pre-drill my holes. And what I'm using is like a little countersink set. You can buy these at Lowe's, Home Depot, but they're basically for cabinets. When you build cabinets, you want to be able to pre-drill that hole and then countersink enough for the head of the screw to go in. Alright, well there's that. Now if you see, I kind of missed it the first time there, so that's no big deal. Just put another screw beside it, and you're good to go. The reason you want to pre-drill those, especially on something this thin, this divider, when you put that screw in there, if you don't have a pre-drilled hole, it's likely to crack. So that's the reason I did that. So right here, I've got just enough room for one pan. It's just a little pan. This pot that I bought right here, and then of course my little pot. I use this one for coffee, basically coffee, oatmeal, stuff like that, and it's just a cheap, I guess it's a Stanley. It's from Walmart, so I like it. It's got the folding handle. It kind of holds everything together. But yeah, I've got enough room in here for these 3 items. Just go in there like that. There's a little bit of play, so they're not, crammed in there too tight. And then all of this is going to be for food. I'm going to go get some canned goods and kind of measure. I'd like to bring some canned food with me, soups, vegetables, things like that. And then I also do need a space for, say, like tortillas, bread, stuff like that. So I think I have enough room here for all that. And then I can only use this for my utensils. And then, of course, like I said, all the tools and everything can be back there. The goal is that if I'm cooking, when I'm camping, I can just have everything set up just like this. I can have this one out, I can get to everything I need here, I can get to everything I need here, and I can get to my food here, and then that tent comes right here, so this will be outside of the tent. So that's the plan anyways. Until I get the tent, I won't really know if that's going to work out. But I think that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to button up. I'll probably put some pictures here at the end of this video. If you have any questions, leave them below. One more thing. What's your favorite camping gear? If you don't mind, drop a link in the comment section to Amazon or something. I'd like to see what you buy, and it doesn't have to be Amazon. It could be wherever you buy it, REI, just whatever. I'm curious what you take with you when you go camping, kayaking, hiking. I just want to make sure when I go out and adventure and explore that I have everything that I need. But thanks again for watching, and y'all have a good one.